Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of MLB The Show Franchise Mode here with your Toronto Blue Jays. This year we are in 2023 and this is a big year for our Toronto Blue Jays. We missed the playoffs the last 4 years and we've been kind of disappointed by the way that our team has been performing. We've been wishing that we've been in the playoffs and unfortunately we haven't been able to. And this is the year where we probably can finally make it into the playoffs. As you guys can see, we are loaded up with a lot of good players, and we're getting better each and every day, which I'm absolutely enjoying that. So we have a lot of good players. As you guys can see, we're having a lot of players being debuted. As there's a brand new lineup. Tom David is going to be off in that leadoff position once again with how great of a year he had. 21 home runs, 63 RBIs with a 224 batting average. Now I'm hoping that batting average will go up. Bo Bichette will be second in that order since he has such great contact and great vision. He should be a great guy to be in that second position. And you're gonna have Guerrero Jr., Christian Yelich, and then making his debut this year, the Canadian-born Fernando Silva will be making his debut as well. Then you got Teoscar Hernandez, Luke Vogt, Danny Jensen, and also making his debut with the team, Fernando Zomara. He played last year. He was pretty solid, 462 average. We're also going to have to make a very big change. I've kind of canceled up two guys that we do not want to keep on the team. And that's Sukarat Brita and Megan Ramirez Sierra. We're going to keep Jonathan Davis because his defense is good. He also has good speed. So Sierra and Brita will be leaving the team this year. So that's some big moves up front. And then pitching-wise, we just got such a great pitching core. Joe Musgrove is our ace. We picked him up last year in the free agency this past year. He's going to be the monster that's going to be keeping this pitching core together. Brendan Woodruff, we traded him for Lance McCullers Jr. He's been a huge pickup for us. Last year, he wasn't too bad. Hopefully, he will have a better year this year. Ryan Boraki, we're hoping that he has a bounce-back season. I mean, we know that he could play better baseball. And then we have Chris Archer and Sean Reed-Foley. Our bullpen's pretty much the same. The only player that we did pick up was Taylor Rogers. So this year, we are looking at pretty solid as a team. Now, I do want to sign some extensions before we lead into next year, just so we don't have to worry about these guys. And as Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Christian Yelich. This year for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., we're just going to sign him to a cheap one-year deal. So if we're in, for example, title contention, we don't have to worry about signing him to a big-time deal. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr., we're just going to sign him for a year. And Christian Yelich, on the other hand, he should be like 32, I think. Honestly, he's still going to be a good player, but we're going to wait until we're a contender and we're in the playoffs to sign Christian Yelich because he's going to want to demand more money. On the other hand, Phil Egan, we are going to be signing him for a 3-year, pretty cheap contract just so we could keep him on the team as well. Everyone else, we're going to worry about that later. So we got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. signed up. And then also, since we do got two guys that do not match up on the team, Zakarat Brita, who's been playing on the team for a pretty good amount of time, and I mean, he just hasn't been that consistent guy that we've been wanting him to be. He's been up and down some years, and honestly, we found that leadoff guy in Tom David, who is, I think, a better guy. I mean, fielding-wise, he's not the greatest, but he's a great leadoff guy for the team, and that's what we've been looking for in a guy like Tom David. And Sierra just does not fit very well on the team. Like, he's only good contact-wise for the lefties, so he just does not fit into a team that we already have a good roster built out of this team. So we are going to be trading those two guys away in this video. Practically, we're just going to pick up a couple prospects and then go from there. And Lawrence Kane, a 75 overall, see potential though? No, thank you. We'd like a good potential player back in this deal. Shortstop and a second baseman. We're already kind of let up on that shit though. Or can we make a trade to make us a bit better? I want to see if we could do that. See if we have like a position where we can improve. Luke Vogt. Arm accuracy, fielding, arm strength, reaction. Is he good defensively, to be honest with you? Is he like... Yeah, he's actually not too bad defensively. So, I guess we're just going to look for a prospect. I think that's the best thing we can do right now with him is just look for a prospect that we could pick up on the team. Closer. You know what? I'll do that. We pick up that guy. I mean, I know it's a closer, but we already have a plethora of prospects in the closing area. We could use at least one more. And then Brita, we could go after another prospect. This time we're going to try to find someone else. Blake Rutherford, sure, we're going to go after him. We'll just make those easy deals, get them out, gives us a little bit more budget to spend. And then also we got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to a nice contract next year as well. I mean, he's going to get paid to that all-star type of money that he's been waiting for, $14.3 million. So it's going to be one of the highest paid players on the team next year. So second to Joe Musgrove, and then probably third to Christian Yelich. But let's get this regular season underway. I'm feeling like I'm pretty confident this year. We're looking like a good team. Double A needs some players, so we can call up all the A players that are not in the roster up to AAA or AA. I mean, just so, because we have a lot of prospects now. We have filled the team up pretty well with a lot of prospects. So, and I'm loving that we've been able to fill up the team that good on that prospect wise. We've been doing really good with that. Like, every one of our players have been spectacularly getting better. So let's get this underway, man. Let's go. See if we can start playing good baseball right off the get-go. And, of course, right off the get-go, AA do not have the minimum. Okay, we'll fix that. Right off the get-go, just not performing. And it's not good. Not good. I don't know, man. Why are we not winning right off the get-go is the question. Because we're 2-5. I mean, this is the starting of the year, so let's take it with just with a thin slice. Just take it with time, right? Just go with it, see what we can do. We just gotta start winning consistent baseball games. Don David out for a couple days, keep active. I mean, it's not gonna get that injured. Place on bench. We're gonna have to put him back in the lineup now. Don David. Why is Fernando Sylvia out of my lineup, first of all? No. First of all, that is not happening. What the fuck are you guys doing to my team? I made the lineups the way that I liked them, and now you guys are fucking with my lineups. You cucks, man. No, I do not want fucking Kevin Biggio playing for fuck all. Like, seriously. You literally just fucked up my entire lineup system that I had. I had it going where I wanted everyone to be, and then the guy just fucks with it. The guy's like, you know what? I don't like your lineups. I'm going to change it. No, you're not going to change the way that my lineups are. I like them perfectly the way that they are. So stop fucking with my lineups. Fernando Sylvia is probably one of the better defenders on our team. We need him out there. And, I mean, 250 with the only 4. Yeah, you fucking missed a bunch of games, you ass. Same with Fernando Zamora, who is actually playing pretty well. You dicks, man. You're fucking cock-sucking dicks. Well, Guerrero Jr. there. Christian Yelich, Toscar Hernandez, yes. Don David Bobichette, yes. Yes. Man, this game is a dick. Fucking dicks, man. They fucking change up everything that I had going with the team. Fucking assholes. What about pitching? Did you fuck with that too? Yeah, you did fuck with that too. Stop fucking with my shit. You fucking... Why is Nate Pearson up? Why is he up? Wait, what the fuck? Is he up? Am I missing somebody here? I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be. 25 people, right? We have 4 people on our bench, which is usually how we do it. And then there's usually, unless we missed out on a relief pitcher, which is fine, because we could just call up Pajone. Because he could play pretty well, pitching-wise, so are we missing somebody? Because I do not want Nate Pearson up. He plays like shit. Call up Pajone. Or promote him. Because he's going to be better than fucking anybody else. Pajone will play in the mid-relief form. There we go. That's the way I want the team to be. Don't fuck with it. Oh, we go in the Yankees. We lose every single game against the Yankees. But we did win 2 games against the Yankees. We won that series against the Yankees, which is nice. But we're 2.5 games back at the Yankees and the Red Sox. So, where are we struggling wise? Contact, we got good power. Defense, we're struggling at. I mean, can we start getting some consecutive wins here, man? That's the problem that I'm having. Like, we're a good team. We're such a good team, but we're not able to get those consecutive victories that I'm really talking about. Like, we're just so 500 right now, and it sucks. Can we start winning some games? There we go. There's the W's coming in, but we lost an entire series against the team that's in our fucking 10-day DL. Who are you putting in? We'll put in Jonathan Davis, and then we'll move him down the order. Fuck, sorry, Luke Vaught. Jonathan Davis. Because Jonathan Davis is better than Teoscar Hernandez. Not hitting-wise, but he's better than him defensively, which is what we're really focusing on here with the team is defense. Defense first before anything, because we really need to really step up our level on that shit. Because if we're not stepping up on that level, then might as well lose every single game, right? Yeah, just keep active. That's not going to be a big deal. Place on bench and go to the draft. Yeah, let's head to this draft, man. We need a good, strong draft. We got 11th pick. Oh, another fucking goddamn it, man. Another closer that I really do not want to pick right now, man. Another goddamn closer. That's the thing. Like, that's the only thing that we have been able to pick so well. So we'll go after Desmond Klein because it's the only guy that's actually going to be there that's going to be good. And then we can trade him away for other players later because I know we're going to have to make some big deals here sooner or later. If we're not winning baseball right now because I want to be in the playoffs. So we're really going to just change everything up for next year once it comes to not winning games. So Alex Abreu, that's pretty damn good, but we can find somebody better. And I know we can. Travis, ooh, that is nice. Travis Leroy. Or Sebastian Cabrera. We'll go with Travis Leroy. We'll come back to Cabrera later if he does not get picked. Hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't get picked. He probably did. Yes, Sebastian Carrero got picked. Damn it. Gomez, same player, same type of player, 80 overall. We'll pick him up as well. Hopefully we can get lucky with this draft. We really need to hit a hard ball with this draft because I really do not want to lose out on some good players. Speed and stealing, we don't really need that from a first baseman. No, neither from him. Pablo Santana, sure. Pick up another starting pitcher. Oh, man, this is just going to get to the tough shit now, man. Like, yeah, we need to start winning, man. It's been a big problem for us that we just cannot get consistent wins. Jeffrey Warnell, sure, we need a catcher. Future catcher would be nice. Because we got a good third baseman that we could rely on for the rest of, like, a long time. For a long time, we could rely on him. We'll take a random relief pitcher for our last pick. Might as well. There's nothing else we could really pick up with this draft now. It's practically just going to be automatic. So with 31-24, we're like not even that far back. We're 2.5 games back. We should be almost in a wild card spot, right? We're a half a game back of the Rays. So we really need to start beating the Rays. That's the thing that we need to start doing. So Desmond Klein, 92 overall. Adrian Gomez, 87. So that was a big pick. And Adrian Gomez, 63 overall. But Desmond Klein. Travis Leroy, that's a so-so pick. But Adrian, yeah, we kind of lost out on that draft. That was a bad draft. Pablo Santana is already a 72 overall, so there's no way of improving him. He's going to be stuck at that overall. But anyways, we got fucked with that draft. It just was nowhere near what we wanted it to be. Oh, my lord. Can we, like, get some consistent wins now? We need to start winning games. Activate, but we'll leave him on the bench. Okay, place on bench. Why is Mark Leonard Jr. playing? Are you fucking on AIDS? Chris Archer needs to be playing. How is everyone doing pitching-wise? Joe Musgrove is doing really good. 72 strikeouts. Brandon Woodruff is actually not doing that bad. Boraki, Chris Archer, Sean Reed Foley. They're all fucking struggling. My God. Tyler Rogers. Cledelia. Oh my God, Cledelia. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Jesus Christ. Pahone, 419, 309, and then Phil Egan, who hasn't been that bad. He's getting a little cold, but he's actually playing pretty well. He's really happy with himself, so that's nice. Pitching-wise, I don't know, man. We need to really make a big blockbuster move because I'm not seeing it out of the pitching core. I'm not seeing that jump that we need. I'm not seeing that jump that we need to see from them, honestly, because we're just seeing a bunch of shit, a load of shit from them, and that's not how we're supposed to be playing here, man. We're supposed to be playing the best baseball that we could possibly be playing with this team, right? Like, we are one of the best teams, I think, developmental wise, for the past couple of years, and we're not able to win consistent games right now. It's in a bad time right now for not able to win types of games that we need to be fucking winning right now. Like, this is a bunch of load of shit that I'm seeing from this team. So we really need to start stringing together some fucking wins, or we're going to start struggling here, man. And who is Don David, 240, he's playing great. Bo Bichette's also playing great. Christian Yelich playing great. Guerrero Jr. playing awesome. 6 home runs only this year, but he's doing pretty good. I want him in that third spot, though. I want him in that third spot. Christian Yelich, 9 home runs. Fernando Silva, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. That's not too bad, but he hasn't played that much. 10 home runs for Luke Vaught. Everyone's been hitting pretty well. And Fernando Zumra, one of the best averages in the on our team. So we're seeing him play really well, which is nice. So we just got to get some consistent W's here, man. I really need to see some wins here, man. We need to win some big games against some of the bigger teams. New York Yankees, that was huge there. We won 2 out of... Oh, my God. Okay, we need to call someone up for Jonathan Davis, because he just got injured badly, man. That's a huge injury, that, man. Move up Joe Gray Jr. We'll move him up. But All-Star Week, 25 days away. We really... And look at that record, man. It's not a bad record, but we really need to start stringing together some W's right now, man. We really badly need to. And we'll move him up to AAA. We really badly need to start stringing together some wins right now. Oakland, come on, guys. We need to start winning some games against fucking Oakland. James Paxton, 34 years old. And that for fucking James Moosegrove, are you fucking on AIDS, man? You know, fucking crack or some shit? No, we're not trading our best fucking pitcher to the Yankees. Oh, that's a huge winning streak there. Chicago White Sox, more big victories. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Those are the big wins that we're needing. We're playing against one of the best teams in the league, and look at the fucking W's just pouring in. Wow. Shane Carlo right on the fucking All-Star Day. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that, man. We just went on a fucking tear. Are you guys seeing this? We're half a game back of the Red Sox. The Yankees are all the way down there. Look at this shit, man. We just came in. We dominated the Tampa Bay Rays. We beat up the Seattle is back and forth, but we went in and beat up the Chicago White Sox. We went in and beat up the Houston. We went up and beat Boston, Tampa, which is huge for us. We're playing good goddamn baseball here, man. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of baseball we've been wanting to play, but we haven't been able to. Tom David's been on fire, 245. Bo Bichette playing like a monster. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. went from 6 all the way to a fucking 18 home runs. Christian Yelich hitting a 3. Fernando Silva has been struggling hitting-wise, but it is his first year, so hopefully he can bounce back a bit. We'll have to see about Fernando Silva. Luke Vaught, 17 home runs. Descar Hernandez are going to be playing a little bit higher than Fernando Silva right now, I think. He's just underdeveloped. I don't think we should be playing him that high up in the order. Anyways, but Descar Hernandez, absolutely hitting mad bombs. Danny Jensen also hitting pretty good. And Fernando Zumra, who's in a 254. Joe Gray, 286. 184 for Kevin Biggio. He's been struggling this year. And Brandon Jury. Anyways, pitching-wise, what are we looking at for pitching-wise? Moosegrove been playing like a beast, 7-3. Brendan Woodruff, he's playing also pretty good, 408. And then the rest of everyone else is not doing too bad, but this is one guy that's been a huge big thorn. Mark Leiter Jr. has been playing really good, so we're going to throw Mark Leiter Jr. down there, see how well he can play. But I think it's time for us to go out there and get a big-time pitcher, and Cladelios is struggling for us, man. We picked him up last year. He's been really struggling. Pajon's been great this year, 306. He's really been playing up, and Rafael Iglesias has been struggling. Egan, he's been doing pretty well, 29 saves on the year, not too bad. I mean, we're playing decent baseball. Oh, my controller's died. Great. Oh, shit. Fuck me. Oh, fucking shit. Not good. Okay, there we go. New controller. Because, you know, I only have one charger now and it's small as shit. So I have to, like... Did Rowdy Tellez win an award? Oh, he's in contention for the year. Holy shit. MVP for Rowdy Tellez. Jesus, he's playing great in Tampa Bay. Anyways, all-star voting. So, Chris Sale, none of our guys from our pitching core got in there, which is sucks, but that's whatever. Relief pitcher, there was only one relief pitcher. Phil Egan. That's how well he's playing, man. He got into the all-star game, which is awesome for Phil Egan. He's been a great pitcher for us. Matt Olson, Yamamoto. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. also made it in for third base for the AL. Nothing for left field, nobody for center field. And Christian Yelich also made it, and well-deserved, man. He's been an absolute beast for the team. But let's take a look at the trade block. I want to see what is out there for pitching-wise, because we need a solid pitcher for the team. And, yeah, there's nothing out there. Luke Weaver is the only guy that you're really going to take a look at. And everyone else is just kind of like meh. Andrew Benintendi, he's a beast defensively, 28 years old. Anyways, we need to keep simulating. Let's get up to trade deadline. So that's right about, let's get after the Yankees series. I really want to see if we could beat the Yankees. Bradley Zimmer, we're not trading away fucking Phil Egan, you guys. Jesus, he just made it on the All-Star game, and you're asking. Boston Red Sox, we beat up. Oh, and they just come in and they beat us up, man. That's a bad series. Tony Kemp. No, I don't want to get him. No, I'm good, boys. I'm good. 1639. We're 2.5 games back. We really need to step it up. What are we like? What are we needing? Second base, but we already got Fernando Zilmia. So what is there anything that got updated? Travis Shaw. Ooh, there we go. That's a big pitcher. Domingo German, who has been out of 3. He's been struggling, though. So he had a good year that year. So maybe in a new scenario of a new team, he could play a bit better, which I'm kind of hoping on that. And what is he, a right-handed pitcher? So another right-handed, which we don't fucking need. But, I mean, right now we need a big-time pitcher to come in for the team because we're just not seeing it out of anyone. And it sucks because we need that big-time pitcher. How well is Mark Letter Jr. is playing good. I think we keep Mark Letter Jr. Brandon Woodruff, he's been up there. He's at a 4 now. And same with Boraraki, but he's getting better. Mark Letter Jr. has been playing good. So let's get past the Yankees and let's see how things go. Cleveland, Yankees. We'll keep active when we lose against the Yankees as well. Now we're 4 games back, but where are we in the wild card chase right now? The wild card chase, where are we at? Oh, we're in first place in the wild card. We got a pretty big lead too, but we got to keep on hammering with that lead in. So where are we at? Pitching wise, defensively, contact. Okay, yeah, we're struggling in a lot of areas, man. Tom David, I mean, he's not too bad. How well is he defensively? Quick question. Is he someone that we want to keep? 07 this year. Bo Bichette's been a beast for us. Guerrero Jr.'s been a beast for us. Yelich's been a beast. Luke Vaught. Hernandez, Sylvia's struggling, but he'll get better as time goes by. Pitching staff. So Drew Musgrove's been playing great for us, and we want to keep that up. Brendan Woodruff has been struggling, so, I mean, he's been kind of bad since last year, so maybe we get rid of him. I mean, it's not a bad bet. Boraki's been pretty solid for us. Krish Archer's been also solid for us. And Mark Letter Jr., who's been an absolute man for the team. I think we keep him in that pitching staff. Relief pitching-wise, we've been struggling. The only guys that have been able to really play good is Egan, Pajone, and fucking Rogers. Holder's struggling. He's been not playing at all near what he should be playing. Cladelia is struggling, and Raziel Iglesias, which we're going to keep. Cladelia and Holder we can get rid of. I think it's time that we just go out there and we make some big-time splashes for some big-time players, because I really want to make it into the playoffs right now. So, Domingo German, we're going to make a big trade after this guy, okay? He's looking pretty solid. I mean, a 67 stamina on the man. That's not very impressive. We need someone that can log in some innings for us. Like, someone that can actually log in a lot of innings. And there's no one, man. What the fuck? Why does no one want to trade away anybody right now? Like, what is the matter with this fucking class of people? There's like no relief pitchers. There's no nothing out there, man. What the fuck? Aaron Bummer. 334 this year. No. Adam Cunley. a 347 this year. That's not bad. He's playing for the Yankees, but I think we're gonna have to actually manual make a trade here because there's no one that wants to be traded away. Aaron Sanchez, they're loaded up. That's 5. And then you got Jay Groom, but that's a... Ooh, know what? They could actually get rid of someone around here, man. That's actually a smart idea, looking for someone. You got, Rodriguez, Boston Red Sox, man. I think we could help you out here a bit, boys. If we pick up Rodriguez, now, would you guys be willing to do that for just anyone on my team? We'll actually do all. Oh, shit. Lucas E. Craig and Lance Ambrose for Eduardo Rodriguez, which takes us down to 180K after this deal, which we would trade away some players like Brandon Woodruff. Now, Rodriguez, how well is he doing? 72 stamina, which is kind of like a little sketchy because you want someone like Kevin Gausman who can log in some innings for you, or a fucking Chris Sale, man, which would be bloody amazing. But I don't want to do a deal with a division rival right now. I think that's kind of a bad move for us. No one there. You got a nice young prospect coming up through the shrine, so we could definitely take a guy off your hands. You got fucking Jamison Tallison, of course, you cucks. Trevor Brower, Shane Bieber. No, they don't want to, we're not going to be able to pick up anyone there. Quinniquill. No, I don't think anyone there is really going to sit well on my stomach. Oh, man, this is going to be a tough fucking trade deadline, man. This is going to be a tough one because we want to make a big deal for the Toronto Blue Jays this year, but we don't know who we want to go and pick up. That's going to be the big problem because we're going to want to go out there and get a big splash. We know that. We want to go and do that. Is who do we make a big deal with is going to be the question. Because we got the players to do it. We got a lot of players. Oh, my God. Look at the Braves, man. Okay. You guys don't need someone. Sean Newcomb. Oh, yes. Yes. We got Kyle Wright as well, who's a free agent. 297. Wow. You got Zach Wheeler as well, who's up there in age. He can log in some innings. I think, man, you got potentially some guys that can make a move into that. If we pick up Kyle Wright, what would you guys want in return? Sean Reed Foley, who has been struggling, Chris Castillo, and Joe Gray Jr. Which, you know what, guys? Kyle Wright, Sean Reed Foley, who has been one of the guys that have been struggling on the team. You know what, guys? I'll take that deal. Fernando Zumara? No. You guys can suck my asshole. I want that. We'll give you guys Sean Reed Foley, which you guys were asking for. So we'll give you guys that guy. You know what? You guys need a closer, like a future closer. Oh, fuck yeah, you do. We'll give you Rob Stockton, man. Give you Rob Stockton, and then give you that fielder that you guys were talking about, Joe Gay Jr. So Sean Reed Foley, Rob Stockton, which will give them a good potential player for the Braves in the future. I mean, which is what they need is bullpen-wise. So you're giving them a good player for their bullpen, and we're picking up a hell of a player and Kyle Wright. So will this go through for the Toronto Blue Jays? More offer. Okay, so you guys want more value in this deal. So Rob Stockton will not make this deal go through. So you guys are going to want someone like Chris Castillo you guys were talking about. So that's what you guys want. All right, well, we'll do that. Chris Castillo, who gives them a future guy. So will this go through? Yes, it does. Kyle Wright will be coming to the Toronto Blue Jays, which is a huge deal for us. That fills up that starting pitcher core a bit more. Now you got Joe Musgrove, Kyle Wright, who is a right-handed guy, which is not what we particularly wanted, but that fills up your pitching core pretty fucking well now. And I think that really fills us up and makes us a way better team. Brandon Woodruff, we're going to get rid of him. Now, what we're going to do with Brandon Woodruff is we're going to trade him to a team that's also having another struggling pitcher on their team, but that is left-handed. And the reason why we want to do that is kind of get the exact same type of player, player that's struggling like Corbin, but just not that much money like he's making. No, not Rick Porcello. We need to find another player that is struggling like him and make a big deal that's around the same age and probably about 1 year left on his contract. So this, no, left-handed, we need a left-handed guy. Can we get that? We can get a left-handed guy. God damn it. You guys literally have old left-handers. Okay, Colt Irwin. 28 years old. Are you playing? No, you're not playing, but that's okay. Which we'll just keep going on. Jake Junis. Yeah, Kyle Hendricks, who's a big-time pitcher. Jose Katana. 34 years old. He's aging, though, so I don't want that type of guy on my team. Kurel Cotton. Hunter Green, who's also been struggling this year. Robert Stevenson. Would you guys be willing to do that? No. Well, is he? No, he's California. Lance McCullers Jr., there's the big guy that we had last year, and he's, I mean, decent, but not doing that well. Kyle Furlan. How well is he doing this year? 398. He's struggling this year with a new team. A 1 year. That's a lot of money, though, and I'm not going to be willing to do that deal because of that amount of money. Mitch Keller. No. He's just a young kid, so he could develop into something nice. Can we find, like, a left-handed fucking pitcher here, man? Like, just one. Just one left-handed pitcher that's at least had some fucking experience in the MLB. And we're not gonna get dicked here, man, because we're seriously getting kicked in the nuts. Because we're not able to find, like, absolutely no one for left-handed-wise for a pitcher. Which is kind of a bummer. Steven Matz, there we go. 481. Okay, so a guy that's done good in the past, and I would totally do just a straight up deal for Steven Matz. But I mean, that's a lot of money that you're gonna be having to pay that, man. Honestly, if we just get rid of Woodruff and you play Mark Letter Jr., I think we'll do that. You know what? I'll do that. Just get rid of Woodruff for a prospect that we could pick up. I think that's what we're going to possibly do and just go with what we already had. And we're not training to the Red Sox or the Yankees. We'll pick up another center fielder. I'll do that for sure. A center fielder and a third baseman? Yeah, I'll do that. Anyways, I think what we'll do is we'll keep it at that because right now I've been loving the team that we got. We're now going to have to call up some people. So, for pitcher-wise, we got Musgrove, Kyle Wright, Borowski, Archer, and then Mark Letter Jr., which we're going to have to call up. Phil Bickford, he's going to be one of the guys we're going to call up. He's a guy that we could possibly use for our starting rotation next year because he's just jumping up and becoming a real nice pitcher for us. Relief pitching-wise, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything that wise. I think hopefully these guys can just turn themselves around and start playing good baseball, which we're just going to have to hope for that. And then we're also going to have to call up a guy for our fielding-wise because we need to call up someone. Salinero. No, we're not releasing him. Call him up to play depth-wise for the team. And that will be it for the video, guys. We're getting the 30 mark, and we're looking pretty well this year. We got the team all filled up this year, so it is what it is, man. We got a new pitcher, Kyle Wright, who has been an absolute man. We got rid of some nice young players, and we picked up a nice pitcher from the Atlanta Braves, who will be now backing up Joe Musgrove. So Kyle Wright has we have another good pitcher coming to the Blue Jays. Who is now signed to 7.3, and he's a young guy, so that's also nice to see on the team. Just hope for the best out of the guys down in the pitching staff because we really need to step up on pitching, and the depth really needs to come in well for our bullpen. So hopefully we can make a bit of a bounce back. Right now we're in a playoff position, man. We have that wild card spot with the White Sox. We have the Rays and Yankees right behind us, so we need to stay consistent and just keep winning the games that we need to be winning, because if we don't win consistent games, we're going to be out of that playoff spot. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.